Hello and welcome to my monkey kingdom, but we got invaders coming in trying to steal my territory, and I'm like, no, you ain't gonna take my territory, I'm gonna take you down. So we're trying our very, very best to get to the highest round, of course, that we can, and that hopefully will be over round 100, because if you guys know anything about contested territory, it's all about getting to round 100, because you get 3 free legendary packs, and of course, every other level before that, you know, I think like 77 and like 50 and like 60 something, and like a bunch of other ones, where you get a bunch of other free monkey knowledge packs. So it's one of the most efficient ways to farm your monkey knowledge packs if you're interested. So you guys are going to see it in a super duper fast sped up mode. Of course, we did a ridiculous time with our banana farms. I've got already 2 banana farms on round 17, and we're just like straight up spamming them. And we're going to get all of our banana farms up super duper quick, barely surviving, down to 85 lives already. But that really doesn't matter all that much, because you know what, once we get set up, once we get one temple, the chances of you losing 50, 60, 70, 100 lives is very, very low. You're likely to just be like, oh, I went from 5,000 to 0, just instantaneously. That's normally what's going to happen. So here we go. We've got our Dark Temple idols. Yes, this is the Dark Temples. So we got a lot of questions about this in the last video where I showed these off. What's the deal with these Dark Temples? Are they a cheat? Are they a glitch? Are they a hack? What is going on with those? Well, in simple terms, it's part of the game. Basically, when you beat one of the chests, you can end up unlocking this thing called a Dark Temple Idol, and that allows you to get the Dark Temples, which are just slightly stronger temples. They're not like unbelievably super powerful, double as powerful or anything like that, but they definitely are better. So, the reason why I didn't have them for a really long time, by the way, was because believe it or not, about, I don't even know, a year and a half ago, I had it unlocked. I know, really long time ago, I had it unlocked, but then, sadly, for some reason, it glitched, and it didn't allow me to have it anymore. So for a really long time, I was just like, oh, I kind of forgot about it. But then, more recently, I was like, you know what? I really want to get these guys back. I'm having trouble in a lot of these hard maps in contested territory. So I want to hop in here, and I want to beat these people. So I want to defend my territory, obviously. So I asked NTQB, and they were super duper nice, and they gave me back all the items that were glitched out of my thing. So I already had these. I didn't ask them to give me something free. I already had them, but they gave them back to me. So anyways, already on round 90. Holy crap, dude, 89. How are we doing? Surprisingly good. So just to explain my defense really quick, I've got, 6 nearly max temples over here, 6 really powerful temples. I've got all of my ninjas up to 4-2, every single one of my ninjas, by the way, and I've also got my spike factories up to 2-4. So I really felt like the 2-3 spike factory was a really big change to my normal strategy. Normally I put a lot of 4-2s in the back, but today, I put a lot of 2-3s near the middle-ish / front. And that was hopefully to just pop the Zone My God layers just a little bit quicker. And while the temples can still all attack the BFB and Boab layer, I wanted to, basically kill them fast. The faster you kill them, the more power your temples are going to have. So it was already round 90, and then we push past round 100? Chris, you never go past round 100. Well, today is a little bit different, so you can tell it's getting really, really laggy at this point. I know. It's okay. It's not that big of a deal. We're barely defending, though, guys. Barely defending. And I couldn't believe it. We actually pushed all the way to round 107. I wouldn't even really call us winning round 107. We lost on round 107. We definitely beat 106, though, which is super duper awesome. So if you guys like these types of videos, make sure you leave a like for me. I really appreciate that. Subscribe if you haven't. If you want to see more contested territory, let me know. I'd love to hear about that. And have a super duper delicious day.